News Now Sports.
After splitting their doubleheader with the Leprechauns a day ago, the Locos are still holding on to a game-and-a-half lead in the North Division. Lima is 9-3 in their last 12 games and look to take their 3-game series against the boys from Irish Hills. Locos in trouble early with runners in scoring position, but Bryson Finney gets a pair swinging. Minimal damage done in that inning. However, in the 6th, they trail by a half a dozen until Malik Spratling belts one out to right field. That ball has some legs on it as it runs all the way to the fence. Justin Wiley has the speed as he comes around third and crosses home. Locos are on the board thanks to the Spratling double. Next batter is Cade Beloso, and the young one makes him pay. Beloso delivering a shot to right that touches the fence as well. Spratling is able to come home from second. The Locos rallying within a run, but they ultimately fall short. Leprechauns on top 6-5. The Mariners were looking to snap a 6-game skid, but they had a rough time in Michigan. The M's dropping both their games in their doubleheader against the Clippers, falling 7-2 in each game. Big league ball, the Indians look for a sweep against the Rangers. Bottom of the third, Mike Clevenger facing a bases-loaded situation, but he gets a Ranger swinging at a curveball. The Indians only surrendering a single run in the inning, and now the Tribe are threatening with the bases loaded, but Jake Diekman gets Yandy Diaz with the slider in the dirt. The ball getting away, so Diaz has a chance, but the out is made at first. The Rangers maintaining their 2-0 lead, and in the bottom of the frame, they add on Rougned Odor with a solo shot for the home fans. The Rangers blank the Indians 5-0. Cleveland will begin their series against Pittsburgh tomorrow. And speaking of the Pirates, the Reds will try and avoid being swept by the Buccos. They've only scored 2 runs in the past 2 games. Matt Harvey on the mound for the Redlegs, and let's just say he didn't have his best outing. That is the 4th home run Harvey gave up this afternoon. He goes 3 2/3, giving up 8 hits and 8 earned runs. The Reds in a big hole thanks to Harvey, but in the top of the 7th, they get on the board behind the bat of Phillip Ervin. 2-out, 2-out single brings in Jesse Winker and Adam Duvall, but that would be it. The Reds fall 9-2, getting swept by the Pirates. Cincinnati will try and break up their 4-game losing streak tomorrow as the Reds prepare for the St. Louis Cardinals. We have a rubber match between the Tigers and the Red Sox, both teams blanking each other in the first 2 games. Blaine Hardy getting the nod for the Tigers. He gets his old teammate staring at a cutter. Hardy with 2 strikeouts out of the gate, but the Tigers pitching staff wound up surrendering 9 runs this afternoon, including this 3-run shot by Jackie Bradley Jr. Detroit falls 9-1. They travel to Kansas City to take on the AL Central last place Royals tomorrow. When we come back, we exchange our bats for clubs, highlights from an exciting final round at Carnoustie right after this quick timeout. Welcome back. It was a crowded leaderboard heading into the final round of the Open. A 3-way tie featuring the defending champ Jordan Spieth, last year's Rookie of the Year Xander Schauffele, and Kevin Kisner, who has stayed steady in the first 3 rounds. The other familiar face in the chase, 3-time Open champion Tiger Woods. We start on 6, Eldrick dropping in a birdie, climbing up the leaderboard while wearing his Sunday red. Tiger in the hunt for major number 15. Kevin Kisner on the same hole gets the same 1-under score, upping the degree of difficulty from the sand. Kisner finishes in a 4-way tie for second. More Tiger on 11, coming out of the rough, and he is not pleased with his shot. However, he catches one of those lucky breaks off a man in the gallery, but Woods gets a double bogey on the hole despite the luck. Woods shoots even par on the day and finishes in the top 10 of a major for the first time in 5 years. To 14, Justin Rose from way outside on the par 5, stripes one at the flag, and he nails it. Rose eagles the hole and places second alongside Kisner and Rory McIlroy. The Northern Irishman with a lengthy putt for eagle. That ball has plenty of speed, and if it wasn't for the dead-on aim, it might have gone, but instead it goes in its home. McIlroy carding a 1-under round of 70. On 18, Francesco Molinari has a birdie attempt for the outright lead, and the Italian knocks it down. He goes into the clubhouse to see if anyone can catch him, and the only man who can was Xander Schauffele. He has to hole out from 135 yards. Xander Lombard did it yesterday, so it is possible. He has a great shot, but it wasn't enough. Francesco Molinari becomes the first Italian to win a major in golf, hoisting the claret jug as the champion golfer of the year. Switching gears to NASCAR, we head to wet New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Stage 1 belongs to the hometown favorite, Martin Truex Jr. He wins the opening stage, making the home crowd happy. Stage 2 is won by Chase Elliott. The 9 car holds off pole sitter Kyle Busch to win his first stage of the season. But as we go to the final laps of the race, we find another battle between Kyle Busch and Kevin Harvick. Remember, these two are teammates, but they race each other hard. Harvick completing the bump and run to perfection as he pushes Busch out of his groove. Rowdy's wife is unhappy with the result, but that's how the cookie crumbles. Harvick drives away with his 6th win of the season, 3rd time at New Hampshire, and 43rd victory in his career. And as promised, here is the live lobster that is a trophy. Kate.
All right, perfect. Thanks so much, John. We'll wrap things up after the break.